So this was filmed over the course of, I guess, 2 weeks. So last week I went to help Alex with his form a little bit, and that was my speed squat day. This was the first time I've touched speed squats in like 6 years. So I don't know if I missed a set or if I edited out a set or what, and I don't care to look back into it, but it's supposed to be 6 sets of two, the Denny Demo, basically the Denny Demo kind of squat program. But anyway, that's 6 doubles, and it's usually geared towards suited lifters with shitty knees. And of course, I'm a raw lifter, but I've got shitty knees. So 6 doubles, I think, is kind of what I'm going to go for with the speed squats. I'm liking how I'm breaking at the hips and at the knee, kind of simultaneously. I'm trying to follow the advice of Dr. Seth on this one, so I'm just going to watch for a second here. Yeah, not dumping back with the hips, not jutting forwards with the knee, but like, both at the same time. And what I'm trying to do is pull hard with my hip flexors, engage the glutes, engage the hamstrings, tighten the back, and tighten everything into. So basically, pull into the squat. Don't just dump into the squat. So that cue is actually quite helpful. It creates tension in the hole instead of just being like, where am I, where am I, where am I? It's like tight, 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 pop. So this is about a week later. I went and got my winter tires put on my car, so I couldn't make it to the gym. This was yesterday. And I do not like this setup at all, but this is basically the equipment that I'm going to have to use if I'm working on the rig and there's no gym available to me. So I thought, well, no time like the present. Better get used to it, because if this is all I have, this is all I'm going to have, right? So this is the 3's day on 531. I go about a week after the speed squats day. And speed squats are, 1 week apart from the main work. And I was pretty satisfied with these. This is the heaviest the heaviest set of 5 I've done on a 3's day in, well, 6 years. So it was 297 for 3. Sorry, 297 for 5 reps. And then, since I also didn't have time to do anything else, I had to rush to get to work. So I came to work, and then one of my patients, it was the first time they booked, didn't show up for their appointment. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make use of this time. And decided to do some banded Romanians, about as stiff as I could manage. And these were not very heavy, honestly. This is pretty cheesy setup. But I could use a lot more stress and pressure and strain here, but like, this was just the first time I've ever tried this. The rack is not bolted to the ground too, so I don't want to use too much weight, and I've broken a few of the bands at work because they're too dry. So I would hate to be pulling on one of these things and have it fucking explode on me as I'm lifting something reasonably heavy. I think the most weight they have there is enough to load up the bar with like 300 pounds. And then they got double blues. So double blues are pretty fat. Blues are just like purples. They're just huge. Yeah, I thought this was a good posterior chain assistance. And it's funny because I guess this video is taken over the course of about, I'll say 2 days. But today I'm going to finish the last bit of my squat assistance, since I never really got around to it yesterday. Which is going to be GHRs, I think. GHRs, and then I might get busy starting with my bench, since bench and overhead are linear and there's no real 5-3-1 type progression because of the labrum injury. I don't really feel like I need to give it too much time off, because, like, how much CNS fatigue can you really generate under 170 pounds? So anyway, that's squat day. There you go.